Right.
I have really dry skin, so I always need to moisturize, especially right on the cuts of my eyes here.
Oh,
Yeah.
when you said dry, like I thought you meant like your eyes themselves were
Oh, the
dry.
balls?
Yeah, the eyeballs, the balls.
The ball. Is this gonna be the clip? Is this gonna be the clip we choose?
Hi everyone, my name's Tim.
My name's Machu,
And
welcome to Bitch and Shit. We're back. We're back. And you know who else is back with a brand new album? Lizzo.
She indeed is back. She threatens to release.
She threatened and did release an album.
Yes.
And not only that, that.
Yeah.
And this episode was not planned. This was not on our master plan for this season. It just kind of happened.
We just needed to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because this album dropped and nobody moved, not even the units.
She did not chart. So that's the thing, is that Lizzo did not chart with this album.
She didn't chart. She didn't sell much. I think I just read on Wikipedia that in the first week it only moved about 500 album equivalent units. She didn't even sell 5,000 albums in the first week.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's less than the population of our high school.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
That is really bad.
And so we listened to it. We listened.
One does. We listened to see.
And we do have thoughts and opinions.
Yeah.
And this isn't a normal pitch and shit episode. This is a little different, but for good reason. I think Lizzo deserves to be talked about. She's someone that I think
she wants to be so bad.
She wants to be.
We're giving her what she wants.
The thing is that Lizzo. I think I think everyone knows who Lizzo is. Is that a hot take? I think everyone knows who Lizzo is.
Everyone knows who she is. I think she made such a big impact that she is very hard to, I guess, like go about your life like not knowing who she is. Like everybody's heard of her or heard her music at some point or another. She is ubiquitous on the radio.
Yeah.
She is.
Oh my gosh. Kiss FM hates to see her come in.
Oh yeah.
And so, I think it's maybe a bit shocking, and I need you to sit down when I say this. I think it's a bit shocking to know that she released multiple albums since the last song you heard from her.
Right. She's released multiple albums since about damn time.
Yeah.
And I was actually really embarrassed to find that out because I didn't realize this was
I thought she had just been on a long break.
I thought she was busy, like, working on herself.
You know,
working on her own,
I mean, after everything that happened, which we'll get into, I thought Lizzo was settling down.
I thought she was settling down. I thought that she was hanging up the coat.
Yeah, and I thought that this album that just came out was supposed to be like I'm back, or whatever, but it turns out she released a fucking album last year.
Yeah.
So
she's been back.
She's been back, I guess.
I don't know.
I think let's get started with where Lizzo really hit the zeitgeist. Her whole thing is supposed to be like
radical optimism.
Yeah, unabashedly happy.
Yeah, unabashed joyfulness, confidence.
And she really came out of the body positivity movement.
She really did, did. I think it would be really remiss to acknowledge Lizzo without the body positivity movement. Not to say, like, her whole identity is being a large woman, but, like, that was a really big
Which, by the way,
reason.
her body has changed a lot.
Her body has changed a lot.
Since I think she was, like, really at her peak in popularity.
Yeah, and let's talk about the Meghan Trainor of it all. Sorry.
Yeah. This is gonna be a hard episode.
Not to clock Meghan Trainor's tea.
Well, look. We can get into Meghan Trainor any other time of the day.
Oh, yeah.
We have an episode coming up about the Kia Asylum. And both of these women will be talked about there as well. Extensively.
Yeah.
The thing is that, you know, we had this really big body positivity movement in the 2010s. And we saw the birth of Lizzo, of Meghan Trainor in these eras. And it's interesting to see how their their whole brand has changed a lot. And this is not to shame them for changing their bodies. I think it's very good that they're so able to embrace changes in their bodies.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important to highlight, like, you know, the Ariana Grande of it all.
Yeah.
And I think as well. It's important to... we want to get this out of the way at the beginning because, again, Lizzo's brand involves a lot about body positivity. And, sorry, let me just adjust that really quick. Focus. No, it's just brightness. Lizzo's brand involves a lot about body positivity, and I think we just want to make it clear, like, we are very much for the entire body positivity movement, and we're just trying to lay out the definitions as to what this means, and to be clear that we are not shaming her for any form of her body. We're shaming her for her bad music.
Yeah.
Just getting that out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it's... We're, you know, I'm burying the lead. It's pretty bad.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. It's like, it's not all bad.
It's not all bad, but it's pretty bad. I'm
trying to say that most of her music is good sounding.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's really good to have on the background.
Yes. It's office music.
It's maybe even karaoke music.
Yeah, it's not house, it's office.
It's, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it's giving Target, it's giving Walmart.
It's giving Kiss FM.
Yeah.
7.5.
Yeah, it's giving I just walked into my chiropractor's office.
Okay.
And they're a little bit more woke. And so they have some body positivity music playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay, because I would say, like, Lizzo really came out of the body positivity movement, and she, like, towards the tail end of it, of course.
Yes.
Because, like, if you're talking about, like, peak body positivity movement, I would say Meghan Trainor kind of started it.
Yes.
With, like, all about that bass, you know, embracing being, you know, like...
A larger
person.
Yeah.
Even though Meghan Trainor, even at that time, was not really, like...
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, she wasn't large. Like... She was kind of just an average-sized woman.
And I will say, where Meghan Trainor, I think, kind of intentionally tried to leave that image behind, I think Lizzo is still someone who openly accepts that part of her identity.
Yes.
And I think that's a really big distinguishing factor between the two, is that Meghan Trainor doesn't really sing about, like, the whole body positivity of it all anymore. Her brand has changed a lot to,
reheating Sabrina Carpenter's nachos.
Yeah, and canceling tours. And so I think...
I think Lizzo has a much healthier relationship with her body.
And I think that's a good thing.
And I think it's a good thing, and I think it's a result of her coming up at the end of the body positivity movement, where that kind of nuance was more so shifting more towards, like, health. Obviously, it's shifted a lot since then, since Lizzo first came out, and I would say it swung back in the opposite direction. But I think Lizzo kind of caught the zeitgeist at a time when the body positivity movement also factored in, like, health issues and genetic factors into why people's bodies look the way that they do. And I think as a result, she has really championed a healthier outlook on, like, bodies and, like, I don't know, like, appearances and things like that. And I think, like, she's really been able to, implement that into her own life as well. Like, obviously, like, she's gotten a lot thinner, but I think she has not gotten thinner I don't think she's gotten thinner through unhealthy means.
Yes, right. And I think that's something that's really important. And we're not going to stay on this topic for much longer, but it is something that we want to highlight, is that, like, right now in Hollywood and in the industry, we're kind of going back to this early 2000s skinny epidemic, where we're seeing celebrities hit, like, all-time lows in their weights.
Oh, yeah. The Wicked cast.
Which is portraying a really negative image to younger people, especially women. And I think we want to give Lizzo her flowers in that she's still, like, championing the body positivity movement. Yeah. And she's still so, like, open about that.
Yeah, she's
even
very
for
open about, like,
all of the shit she gets for it.
Oh, yeah. No. So, yeah. I mean, like, that really did kickstart her career. She was kind of known on the internet, in the zeitgeist as, like, you know, this confident, like, large Black woman, and that was really revolutionary for the time, right?
Yeah,
I need to say that like for the time that she came out, she really was hitting zeitgeist, especially towards like the late 2010s, early 2020s. This brand of like unabashed joy of
being different, I would even say.
Oh yeah.
Of just joy in being unique and yourself.
Yeah, confidence in being confidence in being different, joy in the face of adversity, like like radical optimism. Not to really
do
a peep. But yeah, no, like this radical optimism. TM.
Yes.
That everyone has kind of been displaying at the time, I think is really important to Lizzo's brand and was the reason why she was so popular when she was. I think since people have moved on. And that's kind of why I think she fell off a little bit.
There's
multiple factors.
There's multiple factors. And I want to get into the next one.
Yeah.
Obviously, she famously had this major controversy.
Oh, yeah.
When multiple of her backup dancers quit and sued her for emotional damages. I'm paraphrasing. Because they said that she was actually not as body positive as she claimed to be and would regularly shame their bodies.
Yeah.
And that this image of an overly positive person was not what was really happening behind the scenes. And I think this was really damaging to Lizzo's brand. And I don't have the results of that court case. I don't know what happened following that, but regardless of how that turned out, it did severely damage Lizzo's career.
Yeah, I think she did get, like, pretty effectively canceled after that.
Yes.
Like, not to say that she was completely run off the internet. Like, obviously, she's still making music. She still has a platform, and it's, like, all of that. But she did lose major cultural relevance after that.
Yeah.
And I think it is mostly because of her branding. Like, that sort of branding that she had going for her. And while she still does kind of have it, it really is hard to maintain. Because if your brand is going to be an unabashedly happy person, you need to kind of be that at all times. Like, even behind closed doors, you need to be an unabashedly happy person. If you're somebody like, I guess, Olivia Rodrigo, right? Whose brand is to be, like, more sincere. Like, you know, that Mexican girl that always be crying.
Right.
Like, nobody really expects her to be sad all the time, but people do expect her to be more introspective and, I guess, like, quiet and, like, kind. And I think that's a lot easier to keep up than to be always joyful and happy.
Yeah, and so this controversy really, really hurts Lizzo's public image.
Yeah, and a lot more than I guess it would have hurt someone like
because
Swift.
Regardless of if she won or lost that court case, the public had decided Lizzo is done.
Yeah.
And because this is the question people will ask themselves every time a Lizzo song comes on or anytime Lizzo is mentioned. Isn't it that larger lady who shames other large ladies?
Yeah.
And so that just it fully damages a lot of what her image before then was based off of.
Yeah.
And so she kind of disappears for a little bit. She'd be writing on Substack.
She writes on Substack. She writes on Spotify. She apparently drops an album that nobody moved for.
Yes. But she goes on, and actually I do follow her on Instagram. Mind you, I actually had no idea that last album came out, even though I did follow her on Instagram.
Right.
But she does post a lot about, like, the industry, and I find her takes to be very insightful on, like, how our industry moves, how artists think about the industry as well. I like that she's that much of an open book about it.
Yes.
And so if you haven't read anything she's written on Substack, I do recommend it. She's talked about, you know, AI and the industry. She's talked about the disappearance of the Song of the Summer, one-hit wonders and things like that. And I think it's very fun to read. But mind you, she's still releasing music.
Yes.
And we should get into the meat and bones of it now.
Okay.
She did release an album.
She did.
She did. And we did listen to it.
We took a listen right before this episode, and so all of the thoughts that you're about to hear are
They're
fresh.
very fresh. They're very fresh. Again, as we said, did not chart. 500 copies sold.
5,000.
Oh, 5,000 copies sold.
Less than 5,000 copies sold, but 5,000 album equivalent units were
5,000 equivalent units moved. So this is what we call a flop. This is what the industry calls a flop.
Yeah. This is what we in the industry call not good.
This is what you lose.
A failure.
This is what you lose your. This is how you get like cut from your label. This is how bad it is.
Yeah.
She's currently represented by Atlantic Records.
Is she?
She is represented by Atlantic. I am worried for her.
I'm not.
No?
No. I think personally she has enough insight and connections to make it on her own.
I think she's a big enough producer that she'll be okay.
That she'll always be fine. But I also think that she has enough really big hits that Atlantic Records will continue to keep her because she still has like About Damn Time under her belt. She has like all of her other songs that really did well back then. Like, I don't think they'll give up what is essentially now a legacy act.
Right. So let's
For
get
the same
in.
reason Katy Perry is still.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's get into this album analysis.
Oh God. Okay.
Can you pull up our track list?
Let's pull up.
I want to be able to reference these.
Yes.
And so, I went into this thinking it was going to be really bad, and I do want to preface that
I was pleasantly surprised to find out it was just okay.
I was actually surprised to hear that there were some pretty good songs on there.
There are good songs on this.
But as every album has to have an intro song, and this one's called A Toast. And you know,
Lizzo, we need to get back in the studio.
Tim and I have talked about the importance of an opening track on this show before.
Yeah.
How an opening track will make or break an album. It will. No matter if there are more good songs, if the opening track is bad, you've lost half of anyone who is going to listen to it.
Oh, yeah.
And so, this might be the worst opening track
I've ever heard. I'm so sorry, Lizzo. How did you think this was a good... You are a talented you are a talented producer.
We can't play it for you. But if I could describe it, there's like strings in the background in the beginning. And then as she talks. She doesn't sing through this song, by the way.
Yeah.
She's like doing a talk singing thing. There is a grating piano that plays behind every single word. Every syllable has a piano note behind it.
It sings along with her. She actually
if you could call it that.
It follows the melody. It
talks along with her.
Oh, sure. No, like it follows her exact vocal melody. Every single note.
And it's really bad.
It's really grating.
It's trying to be jazz, but it's not jazz.
Yeah, I hate to say that a black woman can't do jazz, but I think we should leave the jazz up to Leve right now.
I think she doesn't know how to produce jazz.
I think that, yeah.
I think she doesn't know how to... I think if, like, someone else was, like, producing the song, I think she could sing along to it pretty good.
I just don't think she has the voice for jazz. I think... Well, not even the voice. I think her brand is so, like, pop-focused that it's hard for her to veer that far into something that's so different from pop. I think jazz is really... It's really a lot closer to, like, classical music in that it occupies a lot more of, like, the higher-end spheres of music.
Right.
And so, like... It's hard for Lizzo to do that because her main genre is pop. Her home genre is pop.
So
she's playing an away game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the opening track.
If you want to play an away game, play it later on.
I really recommend sitting down and listening to this opening track just to understand what we mean when we say it might be the worst opening track I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's up there for worst song I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah. No, it's bad. Would you say this or Best Friend by Conan Gray?
Best Friend is a better song.
By a long shot.
And that's not a good song.
That's not a good song. Yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah.
This might go in the books as... This opening track might go in the books as worse than most of Women's World. Most of 143 by Katy Perry.
Yeah, so I will say, like, the first two stanzas played through, and I had to pause it.
Yeah.
Because it was really like, whoa. Whoa, is this what we're in for this entire album?
Thankfully it wasn't.
Thankfully it wasn't. And I'm pleasantly surprised to say that a good more than half of this album is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I was low-key bumping it.
Like, there are actually some, like, just straight up good songs on this album. And let's get into it, Tim.
Let's get into it. I did pull up the album.
Perfect. So, Don't Make Me Love You. Happy to Be.
Happy to Be was okay.
It was okay.
I wasn't moving. I think I was still shocked by A Toast.
And a bad intro will do that to you.
I think I was still shocked. I was like, wait, what?
So that's the thing. And this is why, even if someone gets through the intro track, having a bad intro track is so devastating. Because
you will be thinking
about it through the entire album of like, wow, this song is really good. That's crazy she chose that for the intro.
Right?
That's insane that she chose that for the intro.
I know.
I could see it as maybe an interlude. You know, like a little interlude, like a shitty interlude.
I could see it on the cutting room floor. It was bad. I'm so sorry.
That was like, what's that one Conan Gray song off Kid Crow?
Which one?
One of the interludes.
Oh, Online Love or...
It was like the other one. Can We Be Friends?
Can We Be Friends.
It was like Can We Be Friends, but worse.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Here's the thing, I actually did like Can We Be Friends.
I did too.
Yeah.
This one's worse.
By miles.
By a lot.
A lot. Yeah. Okay.
Don't Make Me Love You. This one was when we were like, oh, Lizzo's putting something down.
Yeah. We were low-key picking up what she was putting down.
I was low-key eating it up.
Yeah.
Was this the one with the Tubi line?
Wait, look at it was. Wait, no, that was something else.
She low-key had... Oh, Lizzo's, like, actually, like, a pretty good writer when she gets into, like, a more hip-hoppy flow.
Yeah, it was this one. It was,
Oh, that girl.
It was something about, like, Barbies, but, like...
No, this is a different song.
No, it was a different one.
Yeah. I think Lizzo is actually really good when she gets more into a poppy, hip-hoppy flow.
Yeah.
Because she will go in and just drop the most, like such a banger line.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, like, I see, like, you in your prime right now.
Right?
And I think it's something that she should return to.
No, it really is.
It's a form she needs to return to.
This one. Maybe.
Sorry, I'm so burpy right now.
It's okay, you're so real.
Yeah, so we were really picking up what she was putting down on this track.
Yeah.
And I would say that happens for, like, a lot of the tracks right in the middle of this album.
Mm-hmm.
But then we do take a turn. we
take a turn back into
this.
Too Nice.
Yes. We take a turn back into this.
It's early for this.
Guys, we're filming on the 4th of July, so there will be fireworks in the background.
Yeah.
It's literally 2 p.m. It's literally fucking 2 p.m.
It's 2 p.m. What's happening?
She goes back into this jazzy sound on that track Too Nice, and it does kill the entire momentum of the album.
It is a merciful less than 2 minutes.
It is. Thank God.
It's truly a service that song is less than 2 minutes.
Yeah. Heartbreaking.
No.
And it kills the momentum of the album. It kills the vibe. And I would say the album kind of just ends on an okay note.
Good Morning is not bad.
Good Morning's not bad. It's
like kind of
definitely
her
not the.
old-
It's
She's got
definitely
your-
not up there though for like best
for the
song.
best song in this album. No.
Yeah.
But like it's still good. Like the beat is catchy.
She
I
caught
could
a
definitely
she
see-
caught a rocky vibe into some of these songs
Oh,
that I was
yeah.
really like sitting with,
Oh yeah.
really loving.
Really like retro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I guess my opinions
hmm
are like, damn, bro, Lizzo can write good music.
Yeah.
Lizzo actually can write some really good music.
hmm
And I think it's like really such a shame that I think maybe she feels like she needs to change her brand and put her brand in this more, or like change her sound
hmm
in this really drastic direction.
Yeah.
When it's not working for her.
I think my thing with this album is that she still doesn't have a sound. She works really well with so many different genres.
Yes.
That it be pop or hip hop or rock or even some like older, I don't want to say disco, but like very retro.
I think okay, actually this is my take. Sorry, I just formed an opinion. I just formed a thought.
Wow. Claps.
Lizzo works so well in so many different genres.
hmm
And her voice she has a very good voice.
Mhm.
The only genre she really can't do is jazz. And that's okay. She can play the flute.
She can play the flute.
She can't sing jazz.
No.
That being said, I think the bigger cause is that she is really bad at making albums.
Yeah.
She's bad at the album making process.
I think she's good at the singles.
I think she's really good at the
really
singles. She doesn't know how to put a cohesive album together. Because I can't
Yeah.
lie, I didn't listen through all of Special. I don't know how that album sounds in its entirety.
Right.
I know the singles.
Yeah.
And so I guess this is to say that I wish Lizzo would sit down and pick a genre. Lizzo, I have homework for you. I have homework for you.
Yeah.
I want you to go home tonight. I want you to sit down and pick a genre. Pick a genre, not jazz, but pick a genre.
Not jazz, but pick one.
Not jazz, not classical, but any of the other ones.
Yeah.
And sit down and only write that kind of music.
Yeah.
And I want it on my desk. And I want it on my desk by next year. This time next year, I want it on my desk.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm partial to rock. I liked your rock sound on some of the songs off of this album. And I think if you do that, we could be in contention for a quite good Lizzo album in 2027.
No, actually, I was saying, I think her strongest tracks were like the R&B hip hop ones.
Oh, that too.
Those
It
are
definitely
fire.
is. I'm thinking I want her to do something a little more experimental
Mhm.
and outside of necessarily the pop sphere and the
Yeah.
hip hop, which she has succeeded with in the past.
Mhm.
And I think if she clearly is trying to experiment with her sound, pick one. Pick
Yeah.
a sound and stick with
Yeah.
that.
I think if she wants, again, our pitch, or your pitch right now, is
Mhm.
she needs to pick a genre.
Mm-hmm.
I think my pitch is she needs to pick a story.
Yes.
I think, so from what it sounded like from the first track, completely ignoring the fact that it was awful, it sounded like she was going to go through her like list of grievances against people.
Yeah, it
and
was
say, "This
really
is why you hurt
feeling.
me." It was really feeling like kind of wallowing, kind of vendetta-y.
Very pity
Like,
party.
Yeah, very pity party. And I am pleasantly surprised to find an album with more substance than that.
Yes.
That being said, the album was not cohesive narratively either.
I will say each song had a story to it, but the album had nothing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The album itself was more so about, again, from the opening track to the closing track, about being slighted,
Yes.
about like being, I don't even know, like being cancelled, I guess.
Yes.
But then waking up and doing it over again. Like, living your life despite that. And I think, even in and of itself, that story is just not one that's interesting to
It's a little weak. It's a bit of a weak story.
It's like, this album is like Reputation if it, like, Reputation didn't have a direction.
Yeah, it's like Reputation if it was shit.
Yeah, it's like Reputation if Reputation was
yeah.
And Reputation is good.
Yeah, Reputation's good.
Like, Reputation is
That being
good.
said, I don't want to give Taylor Swift too many flowers today because I am a little mad at her. I am a little mad at Taylor Swift because of her wedding.
Yeah.
I'm tired of hearing about her, so we're gonna move on from that real quick.
Yeah, no, but, like, I think the album itself has a lot of good moments. I think she has, like, really interesting takes on, like, feelings of, like, jealousy.
Yeah.
Like,
and again, Lizzo is someone who writes very introspective pieces. Like, she is, like, not as a music writer, but, like, as a writer, a very introspective person. And I think she has a lot of interesting opinions and views on this industry.
mm-hmm.
Give me an album on that.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking album about that. I would sit down and listen to that.
I know. Lizzo, I need you to stop writing coworker music. Your talents are wasted.
Lizzo is actually, like, and this is about to be a crazy statement.
Mm-hmm.
She might be one of the most talented people in the industry right now.
Yeah.
I would argue that she's one of the most talented people in the industry right now.
Mm-hmm.
She is such a phenomenal producer. She has such an amazing voice.
Yeah.
But we keep getting shit from Butt.
I know.
And it's kind of hard.
Lizzo, I need you to actually form opinions on things. And, like, I need you to express your opinions and your feelings. I need you to stop making Ed Sheeran music.
And so, everyone,
Please.
I need you to go and at Lizzo in the comments, at Lizzo on our socials, make her sit down and watch this, because this isn't us shitting on Lizzo.
Yeah.
This actually is not us shitting on Lizzo. I really love Lizzo. To be clear, I really did love a lot of Lizzo's music from back in the day.
Yeah. No, Lizzo's music is good. I think she's a phenomenal producer. I think she is a decent songwriter. I think if she has, like, a couple more songwriters in the room with her, she could be great.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she just needs to sit down, write an album front to back with an actual narrative and, like, narrative direction and, like, sonic cohesion.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it, like, once she becomes capable of that, she will be able to, like, sweep the field.
Yeah, and I think a big problem is that she succeeded through, like, the art of the single and the EP.
She did.
That is her bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she needs to go to the Olivia Rodrigo School of Crafting an Album.
Yeah.
She needs to have a lesson with Professor Conan Gray.
Yeah.
On
with
how
Miss
to
Sabrina Carpenter.
Miss Sabrina Carpenter on how to build a cohesive sounding album.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, those, like, Conan, Chapel, Liv, Sabrina, they build, like, sounds with their albums.
Yeah.
And they sit down and decide, this is what this album is gonna be.
Yeah.
And I think Lizzo will be better for that.
Yeah.
She's also very good friends with SZA, someone who, again, is really good at, like, sitting down and picking a sound and sticking to it.
Yeah.
And there was a song on here, I forget what it was called, that literally reminded me sonically of Kill Bill.
Let's find it.
It was like if 1111 by Conan Gray.
It was Little Black Cat.
Little Black Cat. It was like if 1111 by Conan Gray and Kill Bill by SZA, like, had sex and had a child.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was pretty good.
I know.
And now, not talking about Lizzo, I think they should collab.
Oh my
I need a SZA Conan collab.
No,
okay?
literally. Susan Conan, please.
They're both depressed.
They're both depressed. Come on now.
They're both depressed. They could put down a good track.
Oh, they could. They could. No, I'm just like, look, like, That Girl, Sexy Ladies. Sexy Ladies is actually really good.
Sexy Ladies is actually
I need to
good.
say this right now. That was such a good track. It was like, that was like if All About That Bass was good.
And so,
actually, no, All About That Bass is good. It's like if All About That Bass had some color.
Lizzo, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna start streaming this album.
Yeah.
Parts of it. Parts of it. Not the whole thing.
I'm not going to stream the whole thing, but I will be streaming parts of it. And the reason why is because you write good music.
And some of it will end up on a couple playlists.
Right.
Some of it will end up on a couple playlists.
I'm a little bit too sad for this album, but it's good.
It's good. It's okay. The album isn't good. It's okay. There's a lot of great songs on this album.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Let's get into, like, the whole marketing of it all. Right.
Yeah, so I didn't hear jack shit about this album.
Jack shit about this. Actually, the first time I heard about this album was Lizzo complaining it didn't do well.
And so that's not a good thing.
And that's not a good thing.
And let me remind you, I do follow Lizzo on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard shit.
No, the first time I heard of this album was actually somebody complaining about Lizzo complaining about how this album
right. No, yeah, I actually did not hear about this album at all.
Yeah.
Caught me completely off guard.
Until...
And actually, the only, like, thing I've heard about Lizzo recently was that one meme of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one where she used the same picture for everything.
The juice photo.
That one's not even recent.
That's not even recent. That was 2019.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is how little publicity this album got.
Yeah.
And look, I get it. Like, sometimes record companies don't want to put funding into the marketing when they think an album's not going to do well.
I mean, like, look, I think some people are also saying that this album wasn't really marketable.
How do you market this album?
How do you market an album called Bitch?
Right.
To a general public.
Right.
Right. Like, I don't want to say that Lizzo kind of overestimated her fan base, because I think her fan base is large, but I don't think her fan base is there for her.
Not just that, but it's like...
It's okay. Okay.
Sorry. I was thinking about Bitch again. Hold on. We're cutting this part. Where was I?
Where were you?
So, okay. I think not only is this album hard to market because it's called Bitch, what is this album saying? What is it saying?
I mean, look, other albums have also gone viral for less.
That's true. That is true. But it also depends on, like, the singles she chose. You know?
True.
And I think, like, that's a big component of this. If you don't pick good singles, well, fuck.
Where's your album?
Where's your album?
Yeah.
Where is your album?
Yeah, I think she had so many good singles in here to choose from.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
Again, what was that? Sexy Girl? Or what was it? Yeah. That one was single material. That Girl, single material. Don't Make Me Love You, single material.
Yeah.
Like, these are all good. Like, these are all good songs.
And so it's quite a shame to see how this album performed. And I really think, like, you know, this next project that we're continuing to build here, it's going to have a cohesive story. It's going to have a cohesive sound. And it's also going... I think she needs to go on a guerrilla marketing campaign. Yeah. I don't think it necessarily has to be... she needs to sit down and start posting about this. Yes. I need Lizzo to start sitting down and posting about this. I don't need her to go on talk shows. I don't need her to do jack shit.
No, actually, I want her to go on talk shows.
I do want her to go on talk shows, but that requires, you know, like, her label and all that. But
I think she needs to go on podcasts.
I think she needs to go on podcasts. She can book herself for that.
The backseat is open.
We're down to have you in the car. I would love to talk to Lizzo because I think she's just such a fun... I want to pick at her brain.
Yeah, she's such a fun person.
I want to pick at her brain.
Yeah, she is just such a, like... Such a fun person. She's so insightful. She really is a genius. Like... I don't mean to glaze her too hard because, like, obviously her album did just flop.
But I will say, like,
a songwriting.
She doesn't get enough credit
for all the talent she has.
Yeah.
Like, she is truly such a talented person, and it's kind of such a shame that her talent is being wasted writing coworker music. Lizzo, you can be doing so much better.
Yeah, you could be the third co-host of this podcast.
You could. You could. You can be a guest if you'd like. We have a
We'd
car.
love to have
we
you.
have a seat in the car.
We'd love to have you.
Oh my gosh. But
yeah. That's our 2 cents on Lizzo, though.
That is our 2 cents on
And I'm
Lizzo.
really glad we did this episode because I'm really glad we did this episode. I think it was something that needed to be talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Should we get into our final segment?
We shall.
Is it quick pitches time?
It is quick pitches time. Let me see which one that has paper. What's in that? Is it this one? I think it's this one.
Quick pitches! Okay.
Okay, for our first pitch.
Tea or Cam?
Tea.
Tea. Pitching tea.
Pitching tea. You know, tea has a lot of herbal medicinal qualities.
Mm-hmm.
I actually learned from my sister recently that all tea, like proper true tea,
Comes from the same plant.
comes from the camellia plant.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is herbal tea. So like chamomile, all that herbal tea. But anyway, pitching tea because it is such a great, fun way to start and end your day, unwind.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just very relaxing. I pitch
Yeah.
tea.
And also pitching tea in the other sense.
Oh,
like,
yes.
let's spill some more tea with our friends.
Yes.
Get out
always.
and talk some shit.
Awesome.
Anyway.
Let's see.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I actually forgot what we wrote down. I'm not gonna
Me
lie.
too.
Oh, yes. I stand by this. Tip and befriend your baristas. Give your baristas that tip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. And that's it.
And that's all.
And that's
No,
it.
I don't know. I love the baristas of Leaflet. Shout out to them.
Leaflet Coffee House. We haven't talked about them in a minute. We love you.
We love you guys.
We love y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for everything you do.
We're gonna
Your
tag you in this
services.
clip.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I knew this was happening and I still didn't know it was happening. Let's see. Period. This one is... I don't even know if you can read that.
Holy shit.
It's so crumpled. It says get on T or E.
Get onto your E. Guys, it's time to transition.
Once you get your hair dyed, you are actually assigned a gender. You no longer get to choose.
Yeah.
Your hairdresser chooses it for you, and that's why it's always best to dye your own hair so you can choose your gender, but it cannot be the one that you currently have.
Remember when the president said illegal aliens were performing gender assigning surgeries?
That's actually the hairdresser
that was
dyeing
actually
your hair.
that was actually us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were transing up the kids.
Yeah, we are actually
Yeah.
trying to get the kids, and I think everybody needs to get onto your E. If
Yeah.
you're cisgender male, like,
There are men getting on T.
yeah,
There are cisgender males
Yeah.
getting on T.
it's kind of illegal, but like low key gender affirming care, and so get onto your E.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's all.
Oh, that's all.
Oh.
Well, that's it for today.
That's it for today.
Thanks y'all so much. This has been fun. This has been fun. Lizzo, again, reach out. We'll be in contact.
Yeah, we'll be in contact.
via tags in your DMs.
Oh yes.
So just watch out. Watch out.
guys.
This has been Pitch and Shit with
This
Tim
has
and
been Pitch and
Machu,
Shit.
produced by Tim and Machu. Pitch and Shit releases every Friday, except when it doesn't, and because we publish every week, but sometimes I don't. And
And we'll try to be more active on social media.
we'll try to be more active on social media. Speaking of social media, you can find us at Pitch and Shit anywhere. And also, what else? The video version of this podcast is available on YouTube and Spotify. We're also available as audio on Apple Podcasts.
Remember to leave a like, share, subscribe.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Comment your favorite Lizzo song.
Well, yes.
Comment your favorite Lizzo song. Comment what you think Lizzo should write about.
Oh yeah.
Tell us what you think we should talk about next time.
Mm-hmm.
This has been Pitch and Shit with Tim and Machu. We'll see you next week. Bye. I'm sorry this episode is late. I swear I just finished editing. Okay, bye guys.